get a bit...
Turn the camera away because it could get nasty.
Oh, I'm facing the camera the wrong way. Well, hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's the 28th of August today and we are back here with the mother bins. Now, Brad's back here to fix his problems that all happened when he was away, so...
That's a bit rude.
For those that haven't seen that video, I think it was vlog 295 about, yeah, the mother bins and all that we had to do with the augers.
Blame JD.
Yeah, we can blame JD, he's not here.
He's not here.
Yeah, exactly. So, basically in a nutshell, we got all the auger, or we had to replace the tubing and the flight inside because they were worn out. Got all that done, but there was a bit of a difference in alignment or whatever you want to call it for the yeah, the flight and the tube there, and where it fits onto the gearbox down here. So there was a fair bit of modifying had to happen there. And then we tried to unfold it and it wouldn't fold all the way. It was locked in but it wouldn't fold all the way, so we had to figure out exactly what was going on there. And Brad and I came down yesterday just to have a bit of a look and found that the ram is actually at the end of its travel before the auger goes all the way. So for whatever reason, when the backbone was cut off and re-welded on, it somehow changed the geometry so that the ram, yeah, it needs to be, or you can see Brad's mark there, the hole just needs to be moved about 15 mil probably.
Brush your teeth.
Yeah, Brad's still getting ready for the day. So the plan is, I think Brad's going to plug it, weld it all up, and then we've got the magnetic drill and we'll yeah, drill a new hole. I think that's the plan.
Drill half a hole with the magnetic drill.
Yeah, tip.
Doesn't work.
Top tip.
Top tip.
So he's gonna
plug your hole first.
Yeah.
My little.
He made up a plug on
I
the.
had it somewhere.
You lost it already.
It's over there somewhere. Yeah, on the forklift.
So made up a plug to put in there. Weld that in. Then when the magnetic drill's going through there, it's a nice even cut all the way around, and it won't disintegrate the bit.
That's it.
But that's pretty much it. I'm going to do the wiring. I ran a new wire through the top section, but I'm just going to do a little bit more wiring down here to get the light working on top of the auger, because that's very handy. I think that's it. It's probably time-lapse mode. Time-lapse time mode. What?
There you go.
Whatever I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Righto. The cheap oil applicator.
I'll just see that might have been the problem. Not much blunt in these thingy jiggers.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know who else uses them. Yeah, don't touch Brad's tools is the moral of the story.
Oh.
Full send it.
You come to do a job and you can't.
Just have to full send. Was it lifting up, was it?
Yeah, it won't cut, it's like trying to rub it with toilet paper.
Yeah, right. That pulls us up for the minute. Well, this has kind of turned into one of those, I don't know. It's hard to explain, and I'll give you a true behind the scenes feel. This morning I was like, this job with the auger and that will be a nice job. It's a bit of engineering, bit of modifying, bit of this, bit of that. It'll be make a really good video. And then you have something like a blunt magnetic drill bit happen, and then you've got to modify and change, and then the video doesn't flow, and it's very technical, this YouTubing. But anyway, yeah. But it is what it is. So we're going to leave this for the minute because we need another mag drill bit. So we'll what do you call it? A broach cutter. That's the one. That's the word I'm looking for.
Hole saw.
Yeah, hole saw. Yeah, a very expensive hole saw. So we're just going to tidy up. I actually just finished off the wiring. So yeah, I just run that through down there, and then it comes down into here, and then there's a bit of a cavity under there. So that's all done. I just soldered that up. But that's about all we can do for the minute. We'll be heading back up to the main farm and see what other stuff we can get up to.
Righto guys, well, welcome.
Don't catch me with the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, Matt's working. Look at this, it's a sight to behold. Don't show his wife. No, exactly, don't show his wife. Righto, we're getting the Steiger ready to go to bed, so that'll be good. And today we're working on the cat. So update with the turbo is it's, I believe it's coming back again. So the bearing was worn out, so for whatever reason, unless we chucked a handful of sand in the sump, the bearing bush was just flogged. So anyway, we've got another one coming, so that's good. So we'll fit that whenever we get it. So yeah, I thought let's do these lights. So the ones that I didn't get when we were sowing. Funny story about me sowing too. I actually missed about a hectare, which was very unprofessional. Yeah, so I still don't know what happened. It's like I've sowed it, but it just, nothing's come up. So whether I didn't have the button on, but I don't know. Anyway, so what we're doing, because it's all curved, this, I've got cardboard and I'm making some templates. So that's the best way of going. And then I'm going to cut this bit of cardboard to match the profile of what the curve I need. So I'll just cut it out here. There we go, we've got our mark now. Use the scissors. So whoever got our brackets out there, I'm hoping you're getting real good use out of them. Write in the comment how they're going.
Give us back our heat gun too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, funny story. We've got this expensive snap-on thermal camera that it's really good for just picking up heat. You know, if you've got missing a cylinder, is running a bit cold or hot, or air conditioning stuff, wire and stuff, Matt's used it. Bearings, just really handy. It's funny, we were trying to find it the other day, and the last place I can think we had it was in the header. And yeah, obviously we've done our claim and that, so I think it's gone. So that's very disappointing too. So hopefully you're putting good use out of that one as well. And anyway, I'm going to cut this out and then we'll get some steel and start drilling and bending and all that stuff. I don't have the right bit of steel, so I'm just cutting a bit off this angle iron. So I've got my template there. That's my whole template. So we're just going to cut out this and then I'll fold it. So I'm going to fire up the big plasma cutter here. That's that. Well, there's our welder. Finding our welder. I'll leave for 6 weeks. Look what happened. No.
Yeah, we made it portable.
Rightio. Well, you get the idea, guys. Got them dressed up the bits, so I've just marked my holes here. I'll just get a hole done for the light. That would be fairly important. sure we're in the middle. Yep, and then I'll go out there. So I've got our centre one marked, 2 ones for the mount, and then once I've drilled the holes I'll do the bending then. Rightio, holes drilled. I love me mill, in case you haven't noticed. Makes just, it's so easy. And do good accurate holes. Alright, now I'm going to pull that out and then I'll just chamfer the holes a bit, take the burrs off and then start bending. This is my little chamfer tool you put on, and we just give her a couple little turns. It just gives it that professional look. Although that was chattering a bit. Just gets rid of the burrs. Looks good. See, what I'm going to do is use this round bit because I don't want a sharp edge, I want a radius, so I'm going to put that like that and then we'll start the old presser and then we'll just keep folding around till we get the right profile I'm after. We'll see if it works. I don't think my press is big enough, eh? Could use the little one, but these stabiliser legs are real, or whatever you call them, real good. Actually, just before I touch that, I'm just going to make sure my dollies is square, because we don't want one eye higher than the other on the old front, do we? That would be untidy. I'll just make sure I've got my dolly square. Yep, that's square now. Right, I'll get my cardboard template. Then we'll see what, I'll move this out of your way. So just needs a little bit more. Oh yeah, it might be a whisker too much, but it might spring back a little bit as I back it off. Yeah, it has sprung back a bit. So the test will be, we'll go and put her on the machine and I'll get my spirit level. There's one there. Yeah, and we'll see how level it is. Does just need going a little bit. But I think what I'll do is I'll just give it a slight little bend back here. It's not quite about in the mid part. Only needs a couple, probably 5 mil. It's not much. Just to get that following that profile a bit better. So we'll see. I'll see whether it's going to work. It's very close. It's within the line. It's just slightly. I don't know. Is that acceptable, guys? Righto. So what I'll do is I'll just get the rust out of these holes, and then I'll get Matt to paint it, and he'll be ready to fit some lights.
I left my lunch at home, so I got to duck back home, get my lunch, and yeah, might as well have lunch at home. But I'll be back to do the wiring on these lights. Now, the two options we've got is The lights that I had on my ute that I took off to put that murder light bar on, and they were actually with the same lights that were on there that got stolen. So they're those sort of LED spotlights. They do a pretty good job. They're probably 10-year-old or more now, to be honest. Yeah, so they've done their duty, but we might put them back on. Or I did when the guy from Murder Lighting sent me the light bar. I just was inquiring how the spot work lights would go. So these are those 80-watt work lights, and but they're in a spot beam. So I asked him how they'd go for spotlights because they're a bit more robust and that, particularly on the front of a tractor. And he said, just see what you think. So he sent me a couple, and yeah, so we might put them on. So they're going to look the same as that, obviously, those ones. But yeah, just the spot. So that'll be interesting to find out. Well, back after lunch, and it's a good, yeah, perfect time of the day when the sun's just beaming in here. But anyway, it's not too bad. I think it's over 30 degrees, I'd say. So it's definitely starting to warm up after those really cold days we were having only, what, a month ago. But anyway, so I'm just here rewiring up these lights. Now I did put the murder ones on just basically because I'm curious to see how they go. I don't know when exactly we'll get to test them, but what I'm hoping is that those ones being a bit more spot will kind of blend in with these ones, which are a spread, and they kind of come out to a pretty good angle. But yeah, hopefully these ones can blend in with that. And if, I guess, we need more distance, we can deal with that, or swap them out, or even put those ones up on the roof, or, you know, you just, because they're all a Deutsch plug, we can just swap them out with whatever to get the result we want. Well guys, just the last thing before the end of the day. Brad is coming back from town, and I'm going to meet him at the mother bins, and then we will yeah, try and finish off that job with the ram, and that way we should be able to see if it works or not. So fingers crossed it all goes well. I might show a bit of initiative and get some proper cutting fluid, eh? I reckon that'll impress Brad. Might not impress him that I flog it from his lathe, but he doesn't need to know that. Yeah, so I'll see you down there. We're back. It's windy. Brad's here. I'll give him his present.
He's giving me all sorts of gifts.
We won't tell you where I got it from, because it's probably not meant to leave from there. But
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're the culprit.
Whoops.
Got my goodies.
So, let's see if we can blunt what, $100 brooch?
Yeah, probably.
Might be more than that now.
Except I couldn't get an imperial one.
Yeah, right. So only metric. So we're 0.4 of a mil out, are we?
What is going on?
What have you done?
That's not mild steel.
You don't reckon?
Nope. That should just cut through like butter.
Well, wait, do we get a punch?
You can.
Oh, this job's never gonna end. Seems like mild steel, but maybe they just don't make brooch cutters like they used to.
Yeah, it's going, but man, oh, I'm just gonna have to
Get a bit.
Turn the camera away because it could get nasty.
Oh, I'm facing the camera the wrong way. Well, we called in the cavalry, aka the gas axe.
Yeah.
So after all our precision engineering attempts, It must be Bisalloy or something because we can't get through it.
I'm going Top Gun.
Yeah. So hopefully this works. It's not going to be as pretty, and we're going to ruin the paint job, and hopefully not my wiring that I just did. Should I get a sheet of metal and hide it and shelter the... don't know if I've got anything.
You're bumping me.
Sorry. Just belt the pin through, eh?
Yeah.
Sledgy it. Yeah, don't look too close. No, we don't have red paint in a can.
The ram will cover it up.
Right, time to fire up the old girl here. It's doesn't get used a lot, but it's always handy to have because you wouldn't get anything to sell it really. Got to rev it to get it to start charging. And probably not how it's meant to be, but a lot of these old tractors, you can operate them from the back. Which one was it?
Bottom one.
Bottom one. Sure. Oh yeah. Look at that. Got nothing else to think about?
Try and I'll get you to load it up.
That's fully extended. That's fully extended. Oh, that is there. Alright, I'll touch base when we've got it spinning. Well, the yellow Chamberlain doesn't have the right adapter for the spline for the PDO to test it, so it's easier just to fire up the 555 and yeah, it's got the right one on it, so we'll just swap it out. That'll be easier. It's nearly knock-off time. It's a bit of a pig of a thing to get into gear sometimes. Here we go, moment of truth. There's the lever down there. Just ease her over. That's a bit too rattly, so the job's not done yet. So So it looks like the top auger part is a bit of wobbling around going on up there, but we'll it's just a bit difficult. Sometimes it just doesn't come together as it should, but anyway, we'll get to the bottom of it. Well, at least it's a very pleasant afternoon, but at the moment where we're at is about halfway up the top section. It's hitting the wall pretty savagely, and at first guess seems that maybe the flight's not straight, but that shouldn't be the case. So yeah, basically another day we're going to fold that down, undo the end cap, slide the auger out. It's not a massive job, but and then just double check that it is round, like it is straight, sorry, and that it is actually yeah, it's just something a bit weird's going on there. So yeah, we're defeated for another day with this, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So, well, I'll sign off for this video, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it is a lot more enjoyable watching other people struggle than struggling yourself, but hopefully it is enjoyable. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.